Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. So it's a beautiful day here in Como, and I was like, you know what? Let's go outlet shopping. Yes, there's actually an amazing outlet near Como, but it's in a different country. In fact, I'm off to the main train station here, Como San Giovanni. So from there, it's a couple of train stops away to Mendrioso. And from Mendrioso, just walk for like maybe 10 minutes and you get to the outlet. Come go and live with me and we'll do some shopping together and see what brands we can discover at Foxtown Outlet. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new content that I upload weekly. Grazie mille. So yes, we're actually off to Foxtown Factory Stores, or what I like to call Foxtown Outlet. It's easy, train ride here from Como San Giovanni, which is the main train station here in the Lake Como area. It's a regional train, and the train will take you about 30 to 35 minutes. It will set you back around $16, and it actually comes frequently, like every half an hour. Basically, we're heading north. We're gonna go Como. Actually, San Giovanni is the last stop in Italy, where you actually cross the Switzerland border and get into Chiasso, which is the first stop in Switzerland. So guys, we've arrived at Mendrioso. It was a quick train ride, about 20 minutes, although it did stop a bit in once we crossed Switzerland. It stopped for like 5 minutes, but it's pretty easy. So now it's another 10 minutes walk to Foxtown Outlet. Can't believe this is Switzerland. It's so easy to cross the border here in Europe. Although I'm actually in the non-EU zone. That way. Mendrioso is a typical Swiss town here near Italy, and actually there is a historical side to it. In fact, there's an old town which, the uncultured side of me was like, I'm more focused on heading to the outlet than heading to the old town to appreciate the history of this town. So right ahead here is Foxtown Outlet. It's only about a 15 minutes walk from the train station. So it's actually really easy to get to if you don't drive. And along the way, there's proper sidewalk. And before you know it, you'll see Foxtown Outlet right in front of you. So founded in 1995, the Foxtown Factory Store has been around for almost 30 years and has an impressive list of stores, in total 160 of them, including common brands like Bally or Laura Piano, which is brands that you don't really see in outlets, you actually have here as well. It actually opens 7 days from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the setting is more like a mall where it's indoor, because most of the outlets that I go to, at least here in Europe, are actually outdoor setting. It also has American brands if you're into it, like Skechers, and of course, I'm not interested in Skechers. I'm more interested in one particular brand. Of course, I'm heading over to Prada. It looks like a normal mall actually, but I'm gonna go to Prada and see what's there. Yes, so me and my obsession with this Italian brand Prada, I don't know what's wrong with me. Obviously, this one is not as big as the ones in Italy, but let's go find out what's there in terms of the discounts that they offer here at Foxtown Outlet. So guys, this was actually a pretty good shopping trip. The tax back, by the way, it's only like 4.4%, so not too much compared to the EU, because this is Switzerland. It's by itself, I guess. But anyways, the only thing is, if you leave the Switzerland border, because this is not part of the EU, you have to actually get your customs stamp. For me, I'm taking the train back to Como San Giovanni, which means I have to actually get off at the last stop in Switzerland, which is Chiasso, I think is that how you pronounce it. Get a stamp and then board the train again, continue on to Lake Como. So that's the only part that's, I think, slight inconvenience. But other than that, it's a pretty good shopping trip. Price wise, I think at least for Prada, it's actually better in Florence, obviously, with the outlets. But I did manage to find a few extra discount items that's worth it. Guys, so I'm now in Chiasso, which is the last stop for the Switzerland on the Switzerland side, and just to get my custom stamp for my $50 tax return. So guys, so behind me here is the custom office. That's actually where you get the stamp. You have to ring the bell. They actually have to examine your goods, which is actually not very common these days, because some places like Milan or Rome, I think, they don't even look at the stuff. But anyways, they have to count the exact item, give you a stamp, and actually outside there's a yellow mailbox. We can actually just mail it back. So it's really easy. You just have to get out here at Chiasso and then continue on back to Lake Como. So just drop your stamp custom form into the yellow mailbox outside of the train station and head back in and find the next train to Como San Giovanni, which is only one stop away. So guys, got the stamp, so now time to head back to Lake Como. That's it. Guys, so back in Como San Giovanni, it was quite an easy trip, a fruitful one too. So